This is a podcast for people just like you who love the sport of professional wrestling and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server. Not a member of the WWE Travel Community, come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord link in the podcast bio. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinfalls and Passports and TikTok at pinfalls_passports. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast to keep up to date with all the things involving the wacky world of pro wrestling. My name is Dorkchop. This is Pinfalls and Passports. And tonight, I'm joined by Allie. Say hello, Allie.
Hey. Hi, how are you? It's me again. I feel like we need to spice things up. I feel like we're the duo all the time lately. I feel like it's just you and I for a good run, and then we get like someone else to spice it up.
Yeah, I was hoping Danny was going to be able to join us tonight, but alas, he is working the midnight oil. But we'll be talking about the week jobs, right? The thing we need to do to get by. Yeah.
You know, I have papers to grade, so I'm just like, I'm taking time away from that job because I can do that anytime to record and talk about wrestling.
Excellent. That's a great thing. And
yep.
We'll be talking about the week that was in WWE, and I'm previewing our picks for WWE's Thanksgiving week tradition of Survivor Series, the second longest running PLE in WWE history. So,
wait, what's the longest running PLE?
WrestleMania.
Really?
Yeah.
Why am I shocked by that, actually? Why did that shock me? The whole longest one. I was expecting it to be like something else, but not WrestleMania. Like
where's that sound bar when we need it, but not at WrestleMania?
You know what? Sometimes I can be, as smart as I am, I can be ditzy sometimes, but WrestleMania did not cross my mind at all. So, there you go.
It's all right. Happens to the best of us. I have my moments, that's for sure. But
that's true.
Friday Night SmackDown kicked off with a Paul Heyman promo talking about how Braun is going to bite all the babyfaces' asses in the Wargames match. Then Bronson Reed's going to tsunami all of them. Then he called Logan Paul a scumbag, which I'm sitting there agreeing with Paul, but by the same token, it's like, he's on your side,
Yeah.
And like the devil would sell his soul to Logan
friends.
Paul. No.
I guess so. I guess they're not really friends, just like Alexa and Charlotte.
Ha! And then they got interrupted by the Usos, who were quickly pointed out that there's a numerical disadvantage by Heyman. And he's like, I taught you how to count. I know I did. And then, the Usos are like, we didn't come alone. Cue Cody's music. Then Cody doesn't show up. But why?
Yep. That darn Wheatley's bus.
I know, right?
I feel like that Wheatley's bus is his biggest opposition. They always know where to find him. I think it's because it's so it's decorated and it's so specific. Cody's in there. If you don't find him in the locker room, he's in that bus.
Yep. Well, Drew McIntyre found him in that bus and then beat him up. Yeah.
Yep.
He was hung from the tree of woe with
Cody's
care.
to blade.
I know, right?
Yes.
He bladed pretty hard.
He did.
Yeah.
I thought that it was not as good as when The Rock did it, but I thought it was a close second.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anything will ever beat the way The Rock beat him. I mean, especially when he got the blood on the belt, But Drew came a close second. But since he didn't enter the arena, Drew didn't violate his suspension. So he speeds off and leaves us with a beat-up Coco. But then later on in the night, Cody and the Usos interject themselves into the Bronson Reed versus Carmelo Hayes match for the first round of the Last Time Is Now's tournament. Say that 10 times fast. And they cost Reed the match via countout when Cody hits a crossroads on Bronson. After the match, though, Cody, who I should point out here, he's wearing all black on Friday night, which is usually that's code for I'm about to roast everyone. When Cody wears black, people get roasted. And he lived up to the billing. I'm telling you, in 60 seconds, he roasted all 5 participants and did it so well that I'm like, I was ready to run through a wall. It was such a great promo.
It really was. I think he did a good job with that. And I didn't expect him to come back out after the beating he got in the bus. So that kind of shocked me.
Yeah. I mean, Bronson's the best of the bunch, but won't figure it out till he's looking up at the lights. And then the line of the entire promo when he told Braun that history proves a Steiner is never better than a Rhodes. Ouch.
Oh, I laughed at that. I was laughing so much. But then I don't know the history of Dusty and the Steiners, so I can't really speak to that, but I thought it was a funny line.
I thought it was a great line too. I mean, and I'm not as from up on the territory days feuds between the Steiners and the Rhodes, so we'll just have to take Cody's word for it on this one. Then Logan, do a flip, show us your drone. No one cares. Drew said it was done with him, but I guess not anymore. And then, of course, Brock. Cody was the last to beat him, and not once, but twice. So, War Games, the match beyond, it's Cody's birthright. Mr. Heyman build him up. Cody will beat him. And see you in San Diego. And I was like, I wish I was going to San Diego now.
I mean, I've always wanted to see a Survivor Series. I think it's on my bucket list. So maybe one day we'll do that. But side note for this, has Cody ever been in a War Games before? I don't think so, right?
Yeah. He's been in 2023. He went to...
I did not know he was there.
Yeah, he was there the night CM Punk returned. He was involved in the War Games match against the Judgment Day.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that when Randy Orton came back.
Yep. Yeah, it was quite the night of returns. I mean, we got Randy Orton, we got R-Truth, we got CM Punk. They just kept building and building and building.
That's true. Okay, now I remember. I just forgot that Cody was in there, to be completely honest with you. I was not focused on that. But I forgot it completely. You know which one I think last year's was a really good War Games, in complete honesty. So yes. I think I'm still focused on that one.
Yeah. I mean, especially because we're probably going to get a call back to it. And I'll alliterate that a little more later. Because I think that it's going to be a cute callback to last year's match. But before we get to that,
because
our good friend
it's basically
Ilya,
the same setup.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the same setup except Cody's now Punk. That's my understanding.
Yeah, and there's no.
Okay.
Yeah, about the only thing that's missing is Sami Zayn, really.
Oh, I forgot about him too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm forgetting about everyone. Sami Zayn. Who did we replace Sami with this year? We have Cody. We have Roman, Jay,
and the Usos.
Jimmy. I'm missing some. We're missing one person.
Yeah. So basically, just swap out Sami for Cody
person
from this year's War Games. It's. No, you're not missing anybody.
Are we doing 4 for 4 or 5 for 5?
5 on 5.
Who am I missing from like Roman's team?
From Roman's team, it's Punk, Cody, Roman, the Usos.
Oh, Punk is on it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I am out to lunch. I did not know that man was on that team. Anyways, I forgot all about him. Everybody listening, this has been my least attentive week of wrestling of all time. I literally forgot Punk. But I have tendency to forget Punk is there. Not to be mean. I just have tendency to forget that he's there. So I just forgot the man was on the team. I didn't even know he was coming to Survivor Series.
Yeah.
That's a lovely dog.
Oh, that is my mother's Pomeranian. Yes.
Love it. Ilya, with his U.S. title open challenge.
Had another banger, and this time against JD McDonough, who was on SmackDown this week as part of support for Finn Balor, who was wrestling Penta later in the night as part of the Last Time Is Now tournament. Got to give JD his flowers here. He really has been bringing it in the ring lately. In between this Friday's match and then also Monday, he had a great match with Rey Mysterio that we'll talk about a little bit later on. But I can't say enough about how good he's doing.
Oh yeah, JD's like an amazing wrestler though. Like he never misses, and I think he's reliable. I do think it's time for him to have a mid-card championship, but we'll see when that happens and how that happens.
But he sells like nobody's business either. He's really great, and he's tough. He can take a bump. Like that match where he cracked his ribs.
100%.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
And he came back stronger than ever.
Yeah, he did. I was impressed. He really earned my respect with that. And then Charlotte and Rhea had a sit down as part of their, build to War Games to revisit their history. The whole, we did that because we wanted to be better. compete against each other and we prove who was the best. But today, this is about war, and I need you to be on my side. And I think,
To be completely
kind of,
honest with you, I did not even expect Charlotte to end up in War Games. I'm kind of shocked she's there.
I am too, if I'm being honest, because quite frankly, I didn't think her knee was game enough for it.
Yeah,
I'm worried that she might re-injure her knee, and I
we'll
thought that
see.
was
Let's
why they
cross our
were initially
fingers.
writing her out. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
let's cross our fingers and see what happens.
Yeah.
But
So Penta did beat Finn Balor with a Mexican destroyer to advance in the last time is now tournament to take on Solo Sikoa. That was a fun match, but again, you saw Finn Balor. There I go again. Finn Balor. Sorry, Martin.
Pin Balor.
Finn Balor. Finn Balor is there usually to lose, unfortunately, which is sad because he's such a great in-ring talent. But
Yeah,
is what it
he
is on
is.
that one.
I
It's
think the
not fun to watch
IC
him
title
lose.
is coming to him soon. I mean,
I
to
certainly
me,
hope
I'm so
so.
used to it now that I don't. I'm so used to seeing him lose now that I don't even really realize he's losing. So
Yeah,
it doesn't really seem like anything to me.
right. It's kind of like second nature now that he loses, and
Yeah.
I don't like seeing him as an automatic loss, but that's where we are, unfortunately. Yeah,
Someone's got to be there.
someone's got to be the enhancement talent, and I
Yep.
hate thinking of him in those terms, but yeah, it is what it is.
He's the
Now,
male natty.
that's a very apt comparison. I like that. And
Yeah.
another thing I liked was Sammy's promo on Friday with his not at Survivor Series team in a traditional Survivor Series match. Uh, a collection of international talent, unlike any other that's ever been assembled. He hypes up Ray Phoenix, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the Motor City Machine Guns. And I'm telling you, again, amped up, ready to go. Let's run through a wall. It may be you're on for the classic nostalgia of the old Survivor Series pay-per-views back in the day.
I mean, I'm glad and I'm happy for his team. I wish they were doing something on Survivor Series, but I guess if Friday is what they can get, then Friday's what they get.
Yeah, that's all they get. Then in
Unfortunately.
Women's War Games confrontation time sees both teams officially unveil their fifth members. The good guys have AJ Lee, and the bad guys, surprise, surprise, had Becky Lynch. The brawl ensued, and the heels stood tall to close out the show on Friday night. But I mean, no one was shocked by these two being the fifth members of each team. I don't think.
No. No. I think it was highly expected, especially with the fact that AJ had a hand in Becky losing the Intercontinental Championship. So I think it was expected that they were going to duel it out in some way. And I think that they're not ready to put AJ in a singles match of that caliber yet. I think they want to have her in these tag team matches, these group matches. And then when she gets a little bit more confident being back in the ring, then they'll have her do the one-on-one with Becky. And I'm kind of glad that the one-on-one with Becky won't be for a belt. I kind of like that.
Right.
I think it's a good opportunity for her to show where she's at. And I think this is a good opportunity for her to, like, work with safe workers. Like, Charlotte's a safe worker. Alexa's a safe worker. All the women are amazing. So I think this is just going to be a good opportunity to see what AJ can do. And also to see an amazing women's match and to see the Becky AJ interaction again. This is such a great storyline build up, and I love that
Yes.
WWE is doing this.
I do too, and I think that long term, this Becky AJ story can really move tickets. It's going to be great to see it play out. Things that played
It
out
could
on
take us to
Monday,
WrestleMania.
I think it could too. I really do.
Yeah.
I just don't. I
They've
don't
done
know
well.
how you get this. They have maybe one of them wins the belt, the other wins the Royal Rumble. We get to that. It's going to be interesting to see how they continue this feud because it's going to continue past Survivor Series,
Absolutely.
and then
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm
Anyway, let's
excited
go
for it,
because we
though.
got to get to Nicole Garcia.
That's true. We do have to get to her. We did have a promo to kick off Monday night. Roman Reigns comes out, tells us he hates the Vision more than he hates Cody and CM Punk. So he's going to play ball at Survivor Series, especially because he's invested, because his family is half of the team. And then Cody.
I mean, he has to work. I think Survivor Series is just like that one match Roman has to work, or that one PLE they make him work, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to show up 15 days out of the year. It's a cush gig.
That's true.
Yeah, no, not that I'm hating on him or anything. You know, if you can negotiate that kind of a deal, then get it.
No wrestler will ever get that again. Never again. It's a waste of their time.
TKO was trying to get out of it.
Yeah, they are, and they can't get out of that contract. It's ironclad.
And that's why I say kudos to Roman for negotiating that deal, because it's a sweetheart deal.
It really is. He came out on top.
Yes, he did. And Cody came out to thank Roman and then say, "Welcome to my team," which brings out CM Punk, who's like, "Who said it was your team?" And, kind of a little pissing contest ensues until Roman's like, that belt will look awfully good on my shoulder. And he walks away, and they're like, wait, who was he talking to? And that left us with a kind of a little bit of a tease for future storylines. Is he going to go after one of the title belts? And if so, which one? And I got to say, I think he's going to go after CM Punk.
I think it would have to be the one. Yeah, I think so too. I think it has to be the Raw one now. He doesn't need the one Cody has again. Like, that's settled, but he's never ever had the WHC. So I honestly, this is the thing. Listen to me, Dork. You have to have the right, like, physical waist to, like, hip ratio for the WHC belt to look good on you. It, like, doesn't contour the shape of the body very well and doesn't match with all outfits very well, the way that the WWE Championship does. People might argue with me. It's a beautiful belt if you're looking at it and you're putting it on a display. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It doesn't 100% suit Punk based on the outfits that he wears. I think the WWE Championship would suit him a little bit better. I think that Damian Priest, because he has a longer torso, it looked better because it's so clunky in the center. So it takes up half the torso. So I'm just saying, I don't think Roman is like a long leg person. He's not like a long torso person. I just don't think it's going to suit him. That's just what I'm saying from an aesthetic perspective, for those wondering.
Right.
But I do think that's the belt he's going for. But I don't think it's going to suit him.
Because now that you mention it, it just kind of looks awkward on Punk. It does.
Yeah, because his torso's not long.
No. It
takes up half your whole stomach. Yeah. Look closely. It doesn't suit him.
No, it does not. And so later on we learned that Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul are going to be teaming up to battle the Usos in the Survivor Series Wargames Advantage match, whereby the winning team gains the upper hand in the numbers game, in terms of the order of the entry for the match. Which should be interesting because Logan Paul essentially stole the win for this team, and he took advantage of the chaos in the end of the main event to get the pin on Jay, and of course a fracas ensued. Out comes Brock Lesnar, the best part of the night, when he falls on his ass. I loved that.
Yes,
but then I also say that Brock took it like a champ and rolled through it and came back up on his feet. And then the cute little thing when he put his hat on Braun Breaker, that was such a nice touch. Yeah. I thought that was funny.
You know what? So I watched it from a bunch of different angles. He fell, the way he rolled up and just stood back up, I was like, oh, this guy's an athlete. And he was dying of laughter. Then Paul didn't break until Brock looked at him and laughed. And then him putting the hat on Braun is like, here, little kid, who are you laughing at? And he just laughed his way to the ring and he just had fun with it. I kind of liked, it was funny, but I liked the fact that Brock just took it in stride. And then at the end of it, on his way back out, there's another video of Fan took. He actually put his foot on the floor. The floor there was slippery. Oh,
Oh,
like he's just like look. He was like, look how he kind of did a kind of like a test of it, and his shoe was just gliding as he was moving his shoe there. So it was just the way the floor was, and I think it was too polished, and that's why he fell. But he rolled into that impeccably. It was funny though.
yes, yes, it was. And
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a clip earlier today of somebody took the footage of Brock falling backwards and kind of like mixed it into a Mortal Kombat 4 pit fatality video, which I thought was hilarious. Because I haven't
That's
played
funny.
Mortal Kombat 4 in about 25 years.
I've
But
never
it was
played
a nice
Mortal
little
Kombat.
callback.
I was a bat. Was it called? Was it called Bandit? What do you call it? Catch Bandicoot? Something
Crash
Bandicoot. What was it
Bandicoot.
called?
Crash.
Yes, that one. That's the one I loved. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, well,
That's the
I
one.
was I'm Mortal Kombat aficionado. I've played all the games and I still play them. I mean, I just downloaded Mortal
Kingdom
Kombat 2
Hearts?
the other night. Not really. I mean, I like
No.
the idea, but
Okay.
it wasn't my cup of tea. I'll tell you what I've
I just
been
like the
playing is
name.
Claire Obscure. Yeah. Well, the Disney
Uh,
characters with the Square characters.
yeah. Well, I've
Yeah.
been playing GTA Online to prepare for mansions. That's all
Yeah.
I want. I
I've
want
been
my $2
playing
million
Ghost of
dollar
Yotei.
discount. I don't know that one. I'm a mainstream girly,
Ghost.
like RDR2.
Yeah. I've played that. That's a great game. No, Ghost of Yotei just came out. It's basically a samurai game, open world
Oh wow.
adventure. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a
Okay,
sequel to
that's
Ghost of
fun.
Tsushima. It's one of the greatest games of all time. But we we got the men's fight, and then the women had their little showdown. Becky was on fire during this promo. Was absolutely
I
on
love
fire,
her.
both hyping up her team and tearing down their opponents. Rotten, Rhea
Yes.
Ripley. Um, what else did she say? Oh, she was going off, and
I,
she's such a great promo.
she's such a good heel.
Yes,
I love it.
and I think
She's carrying everything right now.
well, and she had the perfect foil on the mic in AJ. I think that was really
Yes.
the part that really made this segment good, because AJ is like I said, a perfect foil. And they had a nice little
Oh,
promo battle, and
100%.
then she was like, she hands off the mic to Rhea, and I thought we were going to get Rhea talking, but then we just got the mic shot to the head of Nia Jax, and then the brawl ensued,
Yep.
and that was fun. That was a fun little brawl,
I know.
and
I love it. I love this match. I can't wait to get to predictions because I'm like I love everybody in the match. In all complete honesty, so I'm excited.
yeah, I do too, and I think I love the fact that we're getting star-studded War Games matches.
Yeah.
And I think that the only downside to Monday, obviously Solo advanced and Gunther advanced in the tournament. Gunther had a great match
Pause.
against Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, we can't not discuss that match because first things first. I've been saying Carmelo Hayes is possibly one of the best in-ring technicians they have. And the match that he had
Hmm.
with Gunther absolutely proved that. He carried the match, was working like it was like flawless, impeccable. I don't even think Gunther really expected what he got, and you could see in Gunther's face that he was a little bit shocked but also impressed. And it was a truly good quality battle. Like I wanted Mello to win, and there were moments when I thought Mello was going to take it, and when he didn't, I was like, no. Obviously, we know Gunther's going, but
Yeah.
it was just it saved the whole night. It's been the best match in the entire the time is now tournament tour, in my honest opinion. I think that it solidified, and it should show people that Mello has the capacity, and I hope this means that we're gonna get a mid-card run for him very soon. But
Yes.
10 out of 10, a banger. I loved it.
I did too. I thought it was a very well done, very well paced match. Carmelo sold, I almost called him Walter, Gunther's chops like death. Uh, and
Yes.
he made everything look believably uh, brutal. And one thing I love about Gunther, and when you can tell when it's time to go home, he's just chain move after move after move after move. Like power bomb, drop,
Yeah.
pterodactyl drop kick, clothesline. Then he's going to choke you out. It's unrelenting, and that's one thing I love about the way he approaches things in the ring. So the two of them, were very well. Were a good fit for each other. They were good dance partners, and so it was a really fun match to
Absolutely.
watch.
Loved it.
The other match in the That Last Time Is Now tournament, unfortunately, was not a banger, and through no fault of the performers. Unfortunately, Penta got hurt. So Solo is going to advance in his place to take on Gunther. Was it out or next Monday's Raw? I'm not sure. But either way,
Yeah.
Penta suffered a shoulder injury. He wanted to pop it back in and finish the match. He was ready to
I
keep
know.
going, and the WWE medical staff was like, "No, you're not going, buddy," which sucks because
Was he supposed to win?
I believe he was supposed to win to set up a Gunther versus Penta.
Oh.
Um,
I'm
but
kind of
instead we're gonna
excited for Gunther versus Solo, though.
should be an interest. It should be interesting to see which way they go with that. I mean, just how they book it. Obviously, Gunther is
Yeah.
going to win. It's like a bye to
Yeah.
the finals for him. And then
Yeah. I think I
we're
just
gonna
want to
get.
see Gunther get Simone spiked.
Oh, now I want to see that too.
Yeah.
I
That's what I
hadn't
want
even
to see
I
so
haven't
bad.
even thought of that.
Like,
Yeah, that would be. Yeah. Plus, what you're gonna have to involve
it'll
Talatanga in
happen.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But,
All the time. Can they get rid of that face paint, by the way, whenever they're ready?
I think that. Yeah, I mean, because it's not working. It's not really
No.
convincing me that they're intimidating. Plus, which we need to see Tamatanga, and recognize him for his. Just get back to that.
I know. I know. They had such aura before Raw and Netflix, the premiere, when, like, Solo lost. They had such aura. I'm like, bring back the aura. I loved Solo's bloodline. Bring it back.
Bring back Jacob Fatu.
He's injured.
I
We'll see.
know.
He'll come back soon.
Yes, he will, but not in time for Survivor Series War Games on Saturday, which
Yeah,
we get in 4 matches.
unfortunate.
And I'm going to put you on the spot and ask for your picks on all of them. And then I expect you to, I expect you to return the
I'm gonna
favor.
start.
Yes,
Sure.
ladies
Let
first.
me start with Stephanie Nicole Garcia Colas versus Stephanie Vicker. So my favorite, Nikki Bella, I love you. I hope that she's practicing with Natty Neidhart in the dungeon and she's ready to go. This is the thing. Nikki's been on a perpetual losing streak. This can go either way, and I really don't know the way it's going to go. Like, I have no thought process here. I think if they want to kind of create some steam, some controversy, I think they could put it on Nikki for a very short run. However, if they want Stephanie, because remember, this is like a Stephanie Vicker dream match. Like, this is a match she wanted. They could also have her defeat her idol. So I don't know which way this is going to go. I obviously want Nikki Bella to win, but this is the first time I can't give you a definitive answer. It could go either way. I think for Dom
I'm
versus
shooketh.
Cena, you're shook. That's what we think. For Dom versus Cena, I do think Dom has to win it because I don't think Cena is the type of person who likes incomplete things. And I don't think he wants to take the Intercontinental Championship to his final match. I just don't think he wants to. So I think Dom's going to beat Cena here. What are your thoughts on these two, like, singles matches? And then we'll get to the War Games.
Well, I think Stephanie and Nikki, obviously, it's a dream match that Stephanie Vicker wanted. But I just don't see Nikki beating Stephanie. And not only that, I think it would kneecap Stephanie a little bit to have her lose to
Yeah.
someone who admittedly is not in the same ring shape as the current level of women's wrestlers. So I don't think Nikki Bella is going to win. I don't think they're going to hot shot, like a quick run out of it, as much as some of us might want to see that. But I think I'm going to go with Stephanie to retain.
Okay.
I think they're going to put the Devil's Kiss in the middle of that middle part of the two rings. So, like to kind of make it look,
devastating.
A little more devastating. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. As for Dom versus John Cena, I think Dom is going to win back the Intercontinental title as well. Through Judgment Day shenanigans or the Grande Americanos. One of the two is going to play into this. I think there's going to be interference, and Dom wins by chicanery. Bray, I think, will get involved somehow. But I think, John's going to do the honors for Dominic. Has to at this point. I don't see Gunther versus John Cena being for the Intercontinental Championship. I think that's a step down for Gunther.
No. Yeah. And also, I don't think Cena wants his last match to be for a title. I just don't think he does. And I have a high suspicion he wanted his last match to be Dom, and WWE said it has to be Gunther. But I have a feeling Cena himself wanted Dom, and that's why they had the 3 matches. That's my belief.
Yeah.
I could be crazy. I could be wrong. But I just think it's that. But
yeah.
There's no world in which Cena's like, I want Gunther. I don't see that.
None. I don't see it either.
No.
It's very thrown against the wall kind of thing. Like, now they're going to try and, build up Gunther as the guy who retires people. I don't know.
Okay, we have a legend killer. It's called Randy Orton. To be honest, if you're going to do that, just call Randy Orton. Why did you not just make it Randy Orton if you were going to do the legend killer stuff,
Right. Yeah, exactly. But I see Dom.
Unless we're going to hear it on this day, I see clearly.
As long as I'm not the only one saying that. Yeah, because I wanted it to be Edge too. I don't see it
to be Edge.
I don't see it to be Edge either.
I would have loved that. Don't see it. I don't. If I hear Chris Jericho, that would make me really upset. But I mean, I don't know. But I'd rather Chris Jericho over Gunther.
Right. Even though, Chris Jericho was catching "Please Retire" chants earlier this year. So
it's time.
It definitely is. He's been at it for 35 years. He's in his mid-50s.
Yeah, he looks rough.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Now
time to take old Yeller out to pasture.
Nah. Oh, yeah. Now time for War Games. Oh, how does he do it? It's time for war. I don't know. I was trying something.
Time
for the War Games. That one. Like, I have some bad news. Do you know I just found out about that gimmick last week?
No way. No, what?
Yes. I'm afraid I have some bad news. I didn't know anything about that gimmick. I found out about it and I was like, no, someone sent a GIF and I'm like, oh, what's this from? And then they're like, wait, you don't know about Bad News Barrett? I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, Bad News Barrett. I'm like, I only know Wade Barrett. And then when he won, is it King of the Ring he won? Yep. And then that was before the Bad News trope. So then I stopped watching around that time. So I didn't know. I thought he just said it one time. I didn't realize it was a whole gimmick. So I went to watch different promos he cut. I'm afraid I have some bad news. But okay, now it's in my head because I just found out about Scarlett's going to be so annoyed if I say this on the podcast. Anyways.
You already said it on the podcast.
Now, Scarlett. Oh my gosh. But now let's talk about War Games. I want to talk about the women first.
All right.
Let's talk. So, let me see if my memory serves me right. On the Good People team, we have AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. And on the Bad People team, we have Asuka, we have Kairi Sane, we have Becky Lynch. How did I forget that already? Becky Lynch. Don't tell me. Nia Jax and my girl, who finally got called up, and I'm so happy and I love her oh so much, Lash Legend.
Yes. It's going to be a fun match.
Oh. First of all, Lash is iconic. Lash versus Rhea is going to eat. When I see them together, Lash besides Charlotte, it's going to be impeccable. all these women are so good in ring, and they just put on an amazing performance that I don't see this being a flop. I think it's going to be amazing.
I would agree. It's because we've generally gotten better women's War Games matches than the men's War Games matches. So I think the ladies are once again going to steal the show. I just don't know who's going to take the big bump this year. Whether it's AJ dishing it out or if it's going to be, because Becky's done the big bump before where she dove off the top of the cage. And then Io did one last year where she dove off. She always does that one with where she puts the trash can over her head and jumps off the top of the cage.
Yeah.
So it's whoever is going to take the big bump this year, I just kudos to you, but you're going to scare the crap out of me.
I have my money on Kyrie or Lash.
Really? Okay.
Because it can't be Rhea. Her nose was actually legitimately broken or fractured. It can't be Charlotte because of her knee. I don't think Alexa Bliss would want to do it at this stage in her career. Becky's not going to do it again. AJ's, even though she's back, she's still too green to do it. Asuka.
Okay.
I can't see Asuka doing it. Maybe. I think it's Kyrie or it's Lash because Lash is new. I mean, it could be Nia, but I don't see her as a high flyer. To me, it's just Lash or it's Kyrie. Who do you think?
I'm still going to go with my girl AJ to take
AJ's going to surprise us?
I think so, yeah. I think she's going to bust out the big bump. It's going to. As for who wins this match, though, put me on the spot here. I'm going to take the heel team. Actually, no.
I don't know here. Actually, I don't know if they want to. I think because of AJ Lee, it might be the Good People team.
Yeah.
So that's my only thing. That's why I'm going to go with that team. But I'm also conflicted. Same with Stephanie and Nikki. I'm conflicted. I see both sides. Here I see both sides. There's no clear-cut answer here for me.
So I'm going to probably go. I'm pulling a Bobby Heenan and changing my pick.
Okay.
So, yeah.
This is why I'm not playing pool this time. I'm not playing the pool. Okay. I'm not playing the pool this time just because I don't know what I would pick. So I'm going to stay in retirement for this pool.
I made my picks in the pool. I made my $5 donation to the winner, who will not be the pig.
You know what? The pig. We'll see. I mean, some people are great at predictions, so I am not great at predictions for this. But I did win for the Summer I Turned Pretty, so it's okay.
Everybody wins there.
Maybe. But for the last but not least match, the one that features Roman Reigns, obviously the men's War Games match. Very important. Pay attention to this match. So we have the Bad Boys team. And the Bad Boys team, we have the vision of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. We have their new friend, Logan Paul. Humble. How can that be so good looking? It's a humble. Then we have Drew McIntyre. and then we have a fifth person that I'm spacing on right now. I feel like it's very important to this situation. Who am I spacing on?
We were just talking about him. We were just talking about him falling on his ass.
It's good. Oh, okay. He's not memorable. Brock Lesnar. Okay. Now we have Brock. Okay. And then on the Good Boys team, we have Daddy Roman, Cody Rhodes. I just learned CM Punk was on the team, and the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. Okay. So this one I'm very excited for. We know Logan Paul got the advantage, so we know that the Bad Boys team is gonna have an 2-on-1 for a little bit there. It'll be very exciting to see, especially after last year with the animosity between CM Punk and Roman in the cage. We got some great photos from that. I don't know who's gonna start here. I feel like it might be an Uso, probably Jimmy, because we like to send him out to pasture to fail first. And obviously Jay started last year, so I think having Jimmy start this year makes sense because you don't want to send Roman out too early. You have to kind of protect the visage. And then Cody, I feel like he's really huff and puff, so you want to get him riled up in the cage a little bit. And I don't think you can. Yeah. I think Cody's probably a second or third kind of person,
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll see. There's gonna be some tension. We want to see Cody, Roman, and Punk in the cage, all three together. So we got to get rid of Jimmy and Jay very early. We got to see how that situation's going to go. That's my hypothesis on this. I could also see Breakker starting because he's like the youngest. He has the most ferocity. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for a Jimmy and Breakker start. I don't know if it's going to be accurate, but that's what I think the start's going to be. This one, I think the Bad Boys win.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I agree with your assessment that we're going to get Jimmy and Braun to start because they're both Iron Men.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you're going to get Jay as your second for the good guys. And then we're going to have either Logan Paul or Bronson Reed as the second. But yes, so you're going to have that dynamic of Cody, Roman, and Punk sitting in the cage. And then Cody comes out third. And then here's my callback. Remember last year, Punk shoved his way past Roman to get out fourth.
And Roman's at the door.
This year,
yes.
Roman's gonna repay the favor and be like, no, I got this. And shove his way past Punk, who will have to wait until fifth to come into the match. Now, the thing that obviously Brock Lesnar is going in last for the heel team.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Easily, he's the oldest man in the match, and he's also just the most
beast.
Yeah, exactly. And he's the one that commands the biggest paycheck, so they want to save him for that. But yeah, and I think that the heel team is going to win here. What they gain from it, I don't know, but obviously it's going to be a little bit of I think it's Roman betraying the team somehow, like because just weakening one of the champions potentially.
I don't think so. I think it's their inability to work together and their pettiness that will bring them down. Because Roman's a petty Betty.
Yes, he is. I would agree with that assessment. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely will.
We'll see.
Survivor Series is this Saturday. I can't wait to see the setup. San Diego's got a gorgeous setup inside Petco Park. Seven's really excited about it.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there
too.
I mean, that's the thing. I feel like I need to prepare myself for other PLEs in my life. That's not just WrestleMania. But
yes.
I was gonna do Royal Rumble this year, and then, it's gonna be in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see who goes though to Saudi. I'm excited to see. So, we'll see there. But I'm excited for Wargames this weekend and what's gonna happen and all that stuff.
Yeah, so, I need to get to another Survivor Series because I've been to the 2013 edition and that was terrible. And I haven't been since War Games became a thing. So I think that's the draw now is War Games for your Survivor Series. So I want to see one live.
I've never been to one. Never been to one in my life. I think my next one definitely is Royal Rumble. So outside of...
Oh, Royal Rumbles are fun.
Where's Royal Rumble going to be in 27?
We don't know yet.
Where is it going to be in 27?
We don't know yet. So I know, not to my knowledge.
Guys, you see how I think they announced Royal Rumble already, and I'm preparing for...
No, they announced the WrestleMania. They announced WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia for 2027, and then SummerSlam for 2026
and SummerSlam
in Minneapolis.
Minneapolis
or
Indianapolis?
Minneapolis.
Okay.
In summer.
Okay, we're not going there.
2026.
Okay. We're not going there.
There's 10,000 lakes.
I wish them the best with their lakes.
And the biggest
what am I going to do in the
America.
lake? Drown? I mean, I don't even shop in the biggest mall in Canada.
Well, because who goes to the mall?
They got a brewery.
Anyway? They've got breweries.
The only reason I was excited for Indianapolis, was it Minneapolis that WrestleMania was supposed to be, or Indianapolis before Vegas?
Minneapolis.
The only reason I wanted to go there is they had some of the best microbreweries. That was it.
Yeah. There's some great steakhouses there in Indianapolis. Minneapolis, I wanted to see the stadium, but it is what it is.
I think it's for the best. Vegas was better. No offense, Minneapolis, but your microbreweries looked great, and I wanted some pints. I wanted flights, and I didn't have them. Next time.
We were deprived. Yes. Vegas was definitely the better option. But
Yeah,
definitely got to get to a War Games match, and I'm excited for Saturday. It's going to be a
for
great
sure.
show.
It will be,
It's
and I'm
been a great.
excited. And I'm excited to see everybody that's there.
Yes, I can't wait to see all the photos from the group. Because we're going to have a rather sizable contingent. I mean, Danny, Danae, Mamba, Alonzo, Pop, Daddy
Oh
Magic,
yeah.
Simon,
Oh my God.
who
So,
just he
yeah.
he just left. He just left for San Diego today. So
From Singapore.
yeah,
That's far.
yeah. Thank you to our Singaporean listeners. All of one, but hey, we're number one in Singapore. Hey, got to take the
I
wins where
love
you
that
can,
for
right?
us. I love it. We
I do
do. We
too. It's
definitely
great.
do.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we love making this. It I think that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank Allie for joining me tonight,
Thanks for having me again.
and happy Thanksgiving to our American listeners, because obviously it's not a Canadian holiday.
No, we already had ours,
Yes, yours is in October, but
unfortunately,
yeah,
but fortunately. And happy Black
yeah.
Friday.
Oh yes, the biggest shopping day of the year is coming up, so we've got that to look forward to as
For
well.
sure.
But we have been Pinfalls and Passports, and we thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.